And we went in and we're like, hey, how you doing? And the chick behind the counter just, I'm like, Jesus, really? You all right? I was like, give me 2 glazed double chocolate, whatever those things are. They're going in my face.
How much you spend on it, Corey?
On her? Well, she got a $1 tip. That was about it. I mean, you got a tip, but Jesus. At least you got a job. Shut your mouth, you know? I mean, there are people out of work all over America, and you're gonna bitch because you got a job? Get in the game. Put on a helmet, because life gets worse. So I figured that kind of sets the tone for the chapter I'm going to read to you. I'm going to read to you from the Rage chapter, which I'm pretty comfortable with, to be honest. If I can find it. It's my own damn book, and I don't know what page it starts on. Oh, here we go. Chapter 2. Wrath of the Khan. I don't know if anybody's opened this up, but you can see Mr. Shawn Economaki from Stone Sour right there, the picture. And you guys ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, before we go any further, let's just get something straight right now. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's offended by F-bombs, get used to it right now. It's I apologize out of the gate to anyone who works in book review, and to anyone who's offended by lewd language. Let's just get something straight right now. I know I am opening myself up for bitter cross-examination here, but frankly, I have had it. It is a simple fact. I know it, and you know it. Deep down in the same weird waiting room of your soul where we all agree Roseanne Barr was never funny, you know this to be true. Because nobody is willing to come out and say it, I will be the motherfucker and make it official. Movie theater nachos are not real nachos. They are not. Movie theater nachos are nothing more than chips and dip. First of all, you do not put your own nachos together, okay? You certainly do not put them together in a giant dark room with no table. Second, real nachos are more than just shitty tortilla triangles with a sealed Dixie cup full of spicy, runny Velveeta, and I don't care how long you microwave that tripe. Real nachos are an event. A glorious commingling of meats, cheeses, peppers, chipotle, sour cream, guacamole, and crispy maize saucers for 2 or more people bent on abdominal destruction. Nachos should be a mountainous conflagration, a majestic Tex-Mex experience in which every bite is delicious, yet no 2 bites are the same. Movie theater nachos are a fucking lie. They are a public travesty to all things edible, a moral distraction brought on in an attempt to reshuffle a stagnant menu produced by an industry pigeonholed by their own narrow views of snack time. It is not our fault their most popular items are the same 3 we have had for years: popcorn, soda pop, and candy. But they did it to themselves. If they had started out with a wider array of foodstuffs, we would not even be having this damn conversation. But I will not let them crush my beloved nachos. I will not let them fall victim to this. I will fight with every breath to keep my nachos pure and disgustingly elaborate. Every breath, motherfuckers! Good. Now I am pissed, so it is the perfect time to talk about wrath. You know the feeling. Darkness boxes your line of sight on either side. Your vision gets blurry. You can almost see demons in the trails your eyes trace across the room. There is bile that tastes more like venom than saliva in the back of your mouth. Your fists clench and unclench until the palms of your hands tear open. Then blood starts a sad journey to the ends of your fingers, mapping out the events that led to this debilitating state of mind. Psychologically, you can shift several ways. You can become loud and abrasive, abusing friends and family, cursing, regressing intellectually. You can also slip into a deadly silence, the calm before the storm, suffocating the world with the quiet known only before all hell breaks loose. One thing will always remain the same. As passion goes, wrath, or rage, is nearly indistinguishable. Damn me and my big funny-ass words. Wrath, or rage, is nearly indistinguishable from love in its intensity, the two epic ends of the maelstrom that makes us human. Sure, it looks fancy. It is easy to wax poetic about this simple emotional mechanism. We all know the feeling too well. Some people cry, most scream their throats bloody. But it is truly the one sin on our list that unites us. Most of us can cope or subdue our lusts, our appetites, our lack of drive, our selfish sides, our tendencies to covet, and so on. But we all get mad. Admit it. Just fucking admit it. We all get mad. Personally, I do not see anything wrong with it. To rage is to feel, just like love and hate. But those things are not a part of our so-called deadly seven. Am I right, folks? Thank you. The one dude. There is a fine reason why rage is not a sin. When used for venting purposes, it can be so cathartic. It feels good to get shit off of your chest, even if it is someone else's turd stuck in the hairs. We gripe, yell, complain, vent, rant, rave, retort, and expunge because it feels really good to do so. And there is not a damn thing bad about it. It is a way for us to let out a breath, clear the air, and get back to what this species should be doing in the first place, dancing in the streets, happy to be alive. However, wrath is also the one sin on the list whose darkness is immediately recognizable because it is a feeling that can be reciprocated instantly. In other words, rage is very contagious. All it takes is that little push, that little extra bit of selfish violation. It can pierce the very time in which you are witnessing and bring on a sadness that can linger for a lifetime. Fortunately, a strong mind could blame the person, not the rage. Unfortunately, I've seen the damage firsthand. The flip side to this rusty coin is that rage can make us do funny things. Have you ever been so mad you could not say anything? Have you ever been so mad that you just blurt out the most ludicrous shit known to man? It is a base idiocy that can be as infectious as the very anger itself. Try talking to someone when you're pissed off. Words escape you and everything just gets louder and louder to the point when you are using monosyllabic words and belting at the top of your lungs. You sound like an auctioneer with Tourette's syndrome. To an outside observer, the telltale signs of someone getting angry can be hilarious as well. Their face might get red, then purple. They might start smiling or laughing while they shake their head. Their lips might purse and their eyes will get all squinty like they are channeling Clint Eastwood or Steven Seagal. Watch their hands. They could either start squeezing or sweating, depending on their mentality. Teeth might actually grind if their mouths don't go slack from incredulous shock. All of these things are incredibly fucking funny to me, and I find myself giggling when people are incensed. That in turn